Sagittarius, hello. So my name is Taylor. Welcome to my channel. Like, share, subscribe if this resonates with you. But for July 26th to August 1st, I think that this week for you, Sagittarius, is going to be emotional. And maybe there might be some conflict. So the reason why I say this is because there is a lot of cups, and then there's the 7 of Wands, and there's some swords here. So I think what's happening for you this week is that you're really stuck in your head about something. And I feel like it's maybe your emotions. It could even be around your passion or your commitment, because you've got the Hierophant here, which is, the Hierophant is about a higher level of commitment, but it can also mean about like connection with spirit, connection with source, and our purpose in the world, right? So I feel like you're going inwards this week, or you're needing to go inwards. Take it how it resonates for you. You're going inwards and you're finding out what it is that you desire, what it is that you're wanting out of life. You've got the Queen of Cups, which was clarified by Temperance, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. And Temperance is all about divinity. It's all about divine balance. It's about equal give and take. It's also about healing. I think you're going inwards. You're using your intuition about what type of commitment it is that you're wanting to make to the world. You've got the Princess of Cups, which is clarified by the Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. You're really stuck in your head. And you're stuck in your head, and it's in an illusion. Because you've got the Eight of Swords here, but you also have the 7 of Cups over here. And the Eight of Swords is, I wish I had my other deck, but it's about, I don't know if you can see, but she's got a blindfold on her face. And she, in the typical tarot deck, she's got a blindfold on her face with all of these swords around her, thinking that she's trapped. But if she were to just take off her blindfold, she would see that she's not trapped. So it's like an illusion. And then you also have the 7 of Cups, which is also about illusion. So this is about having many offers, many opportunities, and not every single cup is love or abundance. One of them has a snake in it. One of it's the 7 of Cups is about illusions, indulgences, addictions, stuff like that. So I'm feeling like this week you are really stuck in your head, and you're stuck in some illusion around possibly a lover, or around your purpose. So what I'm seeing is that you're obviously needing to find some healing. And when you go inwards, and because you've got the High Priestess, so the High Priestess is all about intuition, going inwards, being tight-lipped, not saying anything, but being very grounded, stable, and being like, okay, I'm watching, I'm observing, I'm seeing what I want, seeing what I like. That was clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, which is all about watering your plants, watering your seeds, watering your money, your abundance. And then you've got the 4 of Swords, which is all about taking a step back and releasing something and healing. So I'm feeling like this might even be connected to last week's as well, as like you're needing to find stability and balance within your abundance, within your money, within your career, your purpose. And that there is this in and out energy possibly within yourself that is coming to an end, which is great. because you've got the Knight of Wands, which is this in and out energy. It's this very passionate energy, really excitable, like, oh my God, yeah, I want to do that. And then loses momentum. So that energy is being left out in the cold and coming to an end, which is giving you your 9 of Cups. Your 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's a single energy of like getting everything that you've ever wished and desired. You're feeling fulfilled. You're feeling happy. You're needing to have a different perspective to put this type of energy at an end. And it's possibly, this different perspective could be because you've got a choice to make around possibly a masculine energy, whether that's with a partner or not, or it's just within yourself, around a commitment. And it could be this, maybe you reject masculine energy, and that's kind of what I'm getting here. I'm resonating a little bit with this because I used to reject masculine energy. I really like to be in the flow. I didn't like structure. I didn't like routine. I found it mundane and boring and restrictive. But what I found is it was because I was dealing with trauma. And when I started to deal with my emotional trauma, I have found that I love routine. I love balance. I love getting those things accomplished. I feel better and I move forward. And I'm more motivated and happy and fulfilled in life when I have structure. And when I don't, I feel chaos, right? So it could just be this energy within yourself of like you're resisting this masculine energy. And the other story that I'm getting here is that there's this lover in your life who could possibly be distracting you from your abundance, but that there ends up being some sort of conflict. Because you've got the King of Swords in reverse, and King of Swords in reverse is like ruthless, stubborn, very rude, very manipulative, very mean, very sharp with their words. And what happens is that whether this is you or the other person that you're dealing with, it makes you guarded. Makes you very guarded, and it's painful. And then what happens is that you go inwards, you reflect, you say no to something, and you move forward. And you say no, and these are the two stories that I'm getting at. You say no to something that happens within this lover, and you make a choice, and it could just be that this lover has options, or you have options. Doesn't have to be. That's one of the stories, and you have a choice that you have to make, and you have to go inwards to make that choice around this connection, around this commitment. The other story that I'm getting is this is about going inwards for yourself, saying no to something within you which is an illusion, which is maybe how you think or how you feel, because there's a lot of cups here. I feel like it might be something around illusions without how you feel. So if you know human design and you're an emotional authority, this could be very relevant to you because your emotions could be clouding you. And if there is conflict, it's 100% clouding you. So go find balance. Speaking emotional authority to emotional authority. But there could just be some internal illusions that you need to make a choice around and find clarity and have a different perspective on them. Because when you do, you find emotional balance. And what's really cool is you have the King and the Queen of Cups here. So the King and Queen of Cups is a match. It's a divine connection. So if this is about a partnership for you, you guys are matched, and maybe your emotions are making a clouded judgment on whatever is going on in this relationship. You're really stuck in your head. You have 8 of Swords, you have 9 of Swords, you have Ace of Swords, you have King of Swords in reverse. There's a lot of Swords energy, which is all about being stuck in your head. But you also have King of Wands. So this is an action taker. This is a very sexy human. They are very passionate. They are alluring, magnetic, attractive. And that was clarified underneath this King of Cups. So this could be you. This could be another person. Take it how it resonates for whatever it is. But if this is, I find that when you find clarity around your emotions on whether, probably maybe to balance them, on how to break through the illusions that they bring for you, that you become this King of Cups. Even it's just a beautiful masculine balanced energy, very stable, with that is also magnified with the King of Wands, and you become magnetic, you become attractive and alluring, which may be something that you're not seeing, which is incredible. Within that, being an emotional authority, I thought for so long, and only my human design people are going to be able to understand what I'm talking about, but for so long with my emotional authority, I had thought that the constant dark night of the souls and the ups and downs and the intensities was all part of the emotional authority, but it's not. It's trauma. And when people hear trauma, they feel like, oh my God, it's this big heavy thing. But trauma can be caused by a conversation between you and your best friend, and your best friend loses their shit on you. You instantly can have trauma from that, where you are like, I'm never going to open up, or I'm never going to say something like that to my best friend, because when I do, then this is what happens. Trauma, that's all. So if you are an emotional authority in human design, and you are finding that your emotions are holding you back from your abundance, and that you are having a different perspective on them, feel free to reach out and I can talk more about this, because I'm on a limited time here. But your emotions can 100% be controlled. I know, because I learned last year with Maston Kip, and the trick to it, the short cliff notes. Go listen to Abraham Hicks on YouTube, where it talks about deactivating the momentum, and deactivating the momentum of, what I mean is, when I'm going through an emotional wave, if I focus on that emotional wave and I pay attention to it, and I allow it to be there, which is great, but then I focus on it and I'm like, why is it there? What's going on? I'm really in it. I find that it magnifies it. But when I allow myself to acknowledge it, it's there, but I don't focus on understanding why. I just allow it to be there. I don't try to fix it, nothing. I go and do something that makes me happy. I go for a walk. I listen to high vibe music. I do not do anything that is going to trigger those emotions within me and make me more sad, because then I go down this emotional like roller coaster, right? So if this is you and it's within your passion, there might be some things that you need to change, or you need to learn on how to control your emotions, which can 100% be controlled. You just need to learn and discover how to do that. So feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to have a conversation or connect with you and help you through that. But if this is where I leave you, thank you so much for watching. I hope this brought you value, and I'll catch you on the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.